sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Monterey Peninsula, live opening round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Blue skies on top of blue waters, right next to one of the prettiest pieces of green grass on this good earth, as we check out the leaderboard here in round one. We're looking at a tie at the top at 7 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer in good form coming into this one fresh off a victory a week ago. This one working up the right side. So no fairway to start, but no reason to panic either, Frank.
Oh, no pitches on the scorecard, Rich. Just see what he can do on the hole.
So now from the rough, his second here at the opening hole. Well, not quite enough on that one, Frank.
Coming out of the rough, not surprising. Considerably short.
Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at even par. Frank, interestingly, this hole number 2 plays as a par 4 for the U.S. Open. It is a par 5. It's absolutely gettable, and players must take advantage.
Certainly, Rich. Off that back tee, really you've got to grab a driver. I know there's bunkers left and right, but the decision is whether that tee shot finishes in the fairway, because if it does, you're going to have a crack at this par 5 and 2. If it doesn't, then you play the layup.
Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
So he'll dig in here as he readies his third to this par 5. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. This is a pretty hole, the third. 397 yards, just a gentle dog leg to the left. And you do have the option. If you're longer, maybe you just take it up over those trees and cut the dog leg, leaving yourself very short shot in. Or you can play it out to the right, have a little bit more in, but still certainly with a good chance at birdie. Working from the rough, here's his second at 3. Getting some sand in the shoes now. For a second straight hole, he's in the bunker. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Wow, a day's worth of breathtaking shots, Frank, from the players and the Pacific Ocean. There it is, and this begins that beautiful 7-hole stretch along the ocean. Short, par 4, 4th hole.
And this is also where some of these decisions become quite critical. Do you try and drive this green 330 yards to the front, or do you worry about that little pot bunker on that left side, which is about 250 yards to get over it? Because that's what narrows this fairway down. But it plays uphill.
Well, that's on a pretty good line so far. That is one of the shots of the day right there, and he will have a really good look at eagle. Let's see if he can cap off that amazing tee shot with a putt here for eagle. This would be something. That is a disappointment inside of 10 feet to not be able to get that one down. Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie. Not much to that. It is a birdie here at 4. We arrive now at the 189-yard par 3 called the New Fifth. Despite being redesigned by Jack Nicklaus late last century, safest play here is to the left center of the green. That's a quality shot right there, just left of the hole, and a birdie opportunity coming up.
Now a 7-footer.
Yeah, there's another one. Back-to-back birdies here at 4 and 5. Well, now Pebble Beach begins to really open up with some of the most famous holes in the world. We'll begin with a 498-yard par 5-6. Pacific Ocean on the right and a row of bunkers on the left. Treacherous is a word that comes to mind. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank.
Second shot from the rough at the par 5 6th hole. You cannot help but think about what Tiger Woods did here in 2000 on his way to winning the U.S. Open. It was one of the greatest shots in the history of the sport. 7-iron from about 200 yards, thick rough. He just lashed at it, muscled it up the hill. And Roger Maltby, the announcer, said, it's just not a fair fight. He was right.
Doesn't look like a lot of movement to this one. It's for eagle. Had a pretty good run at it. That would have been a nice eagle, but couldn't quite find the line. Okay, well done there. It's a birdie here at the 6th.
Frank, the 7th tee is almost spiritual. You just want to hit a little baby wedge that kisses the clouds and drops softly on that green. Then you want to stare out at the Pacific just with a whole lot of gratitude.
Yeah, when I first played it, Rich, I couldn't help but be sort of in love with the beauty of the surrounds. Plus, I couldn't believe how short the hole was. And I thought, well, this is sort of, you could almost throw it on this green. And then I played it on a windy day.
Well, this is straight at it. It's a really good line.
Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. He's been automatic on this front side. This for birdie. Ah, yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. And he's going to get to within 2 of the lead as he moves to 5 under par. Now to one of the most picturesque par 4s in the world, the 8th hole here at Pebble Beach. Jack Nicklaus, who won the U.S. Open here, called it simply the greatest second shot to a par 4 anywhere in the world. Oh, he's pulled it. Oh, that one off the cart path.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
Found himself on the number at 145 yards to the front, 156 to the hole. Ball sitting on an upslope, so just make sure to take a little extra club.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Right around 6 feet here for birdie. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. And he moves to within a shot of the lead at 6 under now for the tournament. The thing about Pebble Beach is it's easy to lose focus, stare off at the horizon, the Pacific Ocean, and all that beauty that surrounds you. But then you remember, man, I'm playing the 9th hole here. This is one of the hardest par 4s in the world. Pay attention. Tell you what, the game's just coming easy right about now. 5 straight birdies on the card and another beautiful tee shot here. From the fairway, we check in with Nota.
Well, when you find your ball in the fairway at the 9th, you hit a great tee shot, one of the most difficult fairways to hit on the entire golf course, but now it opens up the opportunity to hit a great second.
Yeah, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
12 feet still to go.
Oh, that one read perfectly. It is a birdie here at the 9th. And that is going to mean this was a 28 on the front side. 7 under par.
Now beginning the inward half here at Pebble Beach, and it is some start to this backside, Frank. A big, bold par 4, once again running the entire length of the Pacific Ocean along the right.
Yeah, visually it's stunning, no doubt about that, with the world's largest hazard there on the right. So your mind does go to the left side of this fairway, but you don't want it to go too far left. Those 3 bunkers, they're very much in play. But really aim in the left side of this fairway because the fairway does kick to the right.
Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Put it in a great spot off the tee. Has just 86 yards left for his second shot. See what he can do with this. Here we go.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Now this for another birdie. Yes! 7 birdies in a row now. We head now to the 370-yard par 4 11th, where ideally you'd like to favor the left side of the fairway to open up the approach into one of the smallest greens at Pebble Beach. That one flirting with the left edge of the fairway. Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. Ball not sitting too badly here at number 11. This is second shot.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
18 feet from the bottom of the cup.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and this will stay a one-shot lead.
First par 3 now on the backside. Frank, this is sort of the forgotten hole, the 12th, 202 yards.
It is. It's in the corner of the golf course. If you look at the right side of the screen, it's very narrow, but that's actually the entry or the gateway. And the reason why I say that, that's the full width of the putting surface. If you're going to take the bunker on, you've got to carry the ball another 8 or 9 yards. But one thing in your favor is this hole plays 10 yards downhill.
Okay, just outside of 10 feet and a birdie chance here at number 12. Chance now for another birdie. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And the lead is now 2 here on day 1. The 13th here at Pebble Beach is sort of a forgotten hole. It's only 401 yards of par 4, but I promise you'll remember it if you make a birdie here, and you'll have a good chance if you put it in the correct position off the tee. This one tugged just a bit, and the wind going to push it a little.
That's a whopper of a tee shot. Couple more bounces. Oh, just in the first cut.
So now from just into that first cut, he'll ready his approach to this par 4.
Inexcusable. A real masterclass in the short game.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. Well, in the world of professional golf, there are very few legitimate 3-shot par 5s left. This 582-yard par 5 14th at Pebble Beach is one of those holes. It is all you want. So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got to weigh a little bit on that tee ball.
"110 yards away, this his third."
Well, that's a good shot out of the rough. I know the ball's just gone, what, that 10, 15 feet past the flag, but really couldn't afford to miss with the front of the green.
We welcome in Iona Steven. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, and it's a pretty makeable one. Little bit of break from left to right, really not a lot.
That one just going to sneak on by. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And the lead's going to remain 2.
Here at the 15th, a good drive, Frank, would be right down the middle. A bad drive would be on 17-mile drive. As scenic as it is, it's not where you want to be, is it? It's out of bounds.
Well, you can't afford to go right. You can't afford to pay for that real estate on the right either. So, yeah, anything down there. And fortunately, it's a downhill tee shot. I know there's sort of 4 bunkers really down the left side, but really it's the pop bunker that has to be avoided. Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder, how low can you go? and the driving has been simply superb.
Good chance to get one in close from here. This is second. That is absolutely fine. From 4 feet for birdie. Yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. He stretches the lead to 3 with 3 to play here in this opening round. We now begin one of the most beautiful stretches of finishing holes in all of golf. The march to the sea at Pebble Beach, starting with a 400-yard par 4 16. Key here, carry the island bunker. Well, that's down there pretty far, but it's going to wind up in the bunker. A big drive, but a poor result is that's going to wind up in the bunker. All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Now this for another birdie.
A great deal of success on the greens thus far, but this one's going to be a challenge.
Now this round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. Jack at the 1972 U.S. Open to Tom Watson, the same championship, 1982. The 182-yard par 3 penultimate hole at Pebble Beach has provided historical drama time after time. And this is looking really good. That's a fun tee shot to hit right there. You know the wind is at your back. You tee it high and just let it go. Get it up there in the jet stream, and that's just what he did. He's going to love that. Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie.
Wow, California's still golden, depending on the view. And Frank, this one is hard to beat. 18th tee at Pebble Beach, here we are.
It's a stunning hole, Rich. Not only a great par 5, because you have to make decisions on whether or not you want to go for this green in 2, but just how picturesque it is. The bunkers you obviously see down the left, just slightly right of the water. But those trees, the one especially in the middle of the fairway that you have to navigate with the tee shot, and the one short if you decide to lay up.
Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. Wow, and Frank, the views here at the 18th at Pebble get a whole lot better when you knock it on in 2 just like that.
Oh, that second shot's like a banana, too. It keeps turning left, and you've got to really pick a definitive line, and that was just absolutely ripped.
chance now for another birdie. Oh, yeah, birdies on 15, 16, 17, and 18. So, Frank, today, in a word, incredible.
Just made a complicated game appear so simple.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Go to Big A III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.